soul. I came to this strange world hoping I could learn a bit about how to give and take. But since I came here, felt the joy and the fear, finding myself making every possible mistake. La 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 la.
Hey guys, this is Aurora Rodriguez from Dawn to Dusk Designs, and today I'm going to tell you or give you some little tips on how to design your classroom for teachers that are out there and are getting ready for back to school. And I just designed a classroom with a team of a lot of assistants, and there's a soccer theme for this classroom, and you'll be able to see a lot of ideas on how to create a soccer theme and baseball theme for a classroom using a lot of different things you can buy for very cheap at different locations. So I hope you guys enjoy this series, and good luck for all of those that are going back to school. I'll see you guys later. Bye.
For this silhouette idea, I used my dad and sister as models. I used black butcher paper as a backdrop, had someone hold a flashlight, and I traced their shadow with chalk. I then cut out their trace bodies and stapled it to the wall.
I like how it's for a long time.
Home of the Cowboys.
Like 3 days later, it's still going.
Be out of Cheetos before the song.
No doubt.
You even shot it with also another cat.
Good morning, it's 7:23 a.m. and we just got to the school and we're going to finish decorating this morning. So hopefully it goes well and we finish today because today's our last day. So for this one, guys, the classroom doesn't have a window, so I thought it'd be a great idea to have fun with it and make our own window. So here we're making a window frame and we're measuring it. And here's the scenery of what I want the window to have outside. So obviously there's a tree, some leaves, plants, and a sun and clouds. And to make this tree trunk, I got some brown butcher paper and I wrinkled it up to give it that texture of a tree trunk. And to make the leaves, we cut out a lot of little pieces that resemble leaves and folded them in half. And there's probably hundreds of them in there. I feel bad for the teacher because she's gonna have to remove a ton of staples. And also for the grass, I found this really cool piece of fake artificial grass, and I just cut it out and put it at the bottom. That way it gives you a 3D popping effect, and even though it's artificial, it still looks real. And to make the flowers, we just cut out a bunch of different little strips and kind of folded them inward and stapled that little yellow circle, or actually glued the yellow circle and stapled all the little orange pieces to give you that flower effect. Also for the drapes, I actually got some table covers that are made out of plastic and just staple it at the top, and finally put a ribbon at the bottom, and there you go. I have a window. Hope you like it. So my sister's an English teacher at a high school, and she's a huge fan of soccer and baseball. And she also plays soccer, and she's really good at it. So that's why we've incorporated those two things here in her classroom. And as you can see, the silhouettes are now finally on the walls. And I had used baseball bats that I cut in half to kind of mount on the wall. And I also tried to create columns using soccer balls. And I struggled to actually get those up because I had to figure out a way to use some yarn and figure out a way to tie them up together to stay nicely right on top of each other. And here you can also see stress balls that I had cut in half of a baseball and a soccer ball. And since they're kind of made out of foam on the inside, it was easy to stick on using a nail against the wall. And of course, we had to use some quotes, to help encourage the students with their learning. And I also had used some paper cutouts of different sports that we mounted on the wall, of course, as you can see. And you can also see how the window looks from that area as well. And here I also used clipboards to showcase students' work. That way it's an easier way for her as a teacher to showcase the students' assignments, and it was really easy to mount on the walls. And overall here you can see the entire concept of how the classroom turned out with the silhouettes, the window, and all of those different balls that are, spread throughout the classroom. And I hope you guys really enjoyed this, and there's some new techniques for your own classroom in case you are a teacher and you're watching this. And I would love to see any pictures in case you guys do the same concept as well. Please hashtag them to Dawn to Dusk Designs. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
I'm a young soul in this very strange world, hoping I could learn a bit.